Hey everyone, welcome back to this week's 5-minute gameplay challenge episode. This week's game is going to be a no-brainer, I believe. It's one of my all-time favorite games, Galaga. So this game was first introduced into the arcades in 1981. It was brought to us by the gaming giants Namco, Bandai, and Midway. It's a fixed vertical shooting game. So the ship at the bottom, you can only scroll left and right while all the bugs come down at you and you have to shoot them. It took them 4 long years, so 1985, for them to port it onto the famicom in Japan, and then another 3 years, so 1988, we all here in North America had to wait that long to get it on the Nintendo Entertainment System. So I believe Galaga is one of those titles that not only gamers enjoy, but it's widely known in pop culture. It is also widely known as one of the best arcade games ever made. So that's a pretty bold statement, but I have no doubts that it's gonna pass my 5-minute challenge.
Challenge accepted.
Because it was one of my favorites growing up. And even nowadays when I go to like a Dave & Buster's or an amusement park where they have an arcade, I gravitate towards the Galaga cabinet. That's just the one cabinet in the corner next to all the crazy Chuck E. Cheese-like games. So when I do spot this game, I definitely do not hesitate, throw in a few dollars or two for about half an hour of pure nostalgia. But before we get into the gameplay video, I want to give my shout out of the week, and it goes to an awesome supporter of this channel, and it's Brian LCS. His channel is all about comics. It's a really fun channel. I used to collect comics as a kid in junior high and high school. I haven't collected comics since as an adult, but I definitely watch his channel to soak up all that nostalgia. So he does mail days where he shows you some comics that he picks up. He does comic reviews, and I love looking at all the artwork that he showcases of all the comics. That was one of my favorite parts of the hobby. And he also does a weekly live stream, so Breakfast with Brian. So check out his awesome channel, Brian LCS. So I definitely wish I had a cabinet to play Galaga, because I believe that's the best way to play it in the arcades with that joystick with a big red ball. But I guess I'll have to settle for the Nintendo controller, and we'll see how it goes. So let's play Galaga. So that was Galaga on the NES, and of course, it does pass the 5-minute challenge. It's been a while since I've played Galaga, so I had to play one warm-up game, but the game that you saw was only my second shot at it, so not too bad. The Galaga skills, still there a little bit, I guess they're ingrained in me. But let's talk about the music. So the audio and music, I give it a 9 out of 10. So nostalgic. The sound effects, the bugs coming down, the shooting, but even the music at the beginning and the music at the end. As soon as I heard that music, it was just like I was transported back in time. So awesome music and sound effects, 9 out of 10. Visuals, hard to script the visuals. I mean, it's only a ship, which is an iconic ship, and the bugs coming down and such a simple but effective color scheme. So I give the visuals 9 out of 10 as well. So gameplay, so much fun. The controls, of course, you're only moving side to side, so there's not much to screw up there. Very responsive. It's good that there's 2 shooting techniques, so you could hold the button down, or if you're a button masher, you could do that as well. I feel the difficulty of the game was it hits the sweet spot. So it's not too hard and not too easy. I give the gameplay 9 out of 10. So the overall score for Galaga on the NES 1988 edition, I give it 9 Marios out of 10. So let me know in the comments below what your favorite arcade cabinet was and or is. Was it Galaga, Miss Pac-Man, Donkey Kong, Pac-Man, maybe something more recent like one of those Terminator games, or maybe Street Fighter, that's another iconic game. What about NBA Jam? Anyways, there's too many to list. I just rambled off like 5 or 6 of them. But let me know in the comments what your favorite is. So once again, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next week on the next 5-minute gameplay episode. Bye.